Welcome back to Under Oath. I'm suffering.
Why are you suffering, brother?
Because the tsunami is coming.
Tsunami?
The tsunami.
What's
the
tsunami?
entertainment tsunami is coming.
Oh, okay.
Because it's going to be a dearth of nothingness.
That's right.
Because they haven't done anything for 5 months. We'll go 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. That means no movies, no television shows,
right.
no new nothing. And I'm waiting for it to hit. And I know it's hitting because I was at the theater the other day, and the only thing they were previewing were crappy horror movies, which they have just sitting there because horror movies are cheap because they don't have to pay actors.
That's right.
Okay, Now you know something that sucks, which I'm calling these guys out.
Okay.
All the late night hosts.
I've seen this.
How are they getting away with that?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Oh, the union isn't against them?
No, actually.
How not? They don't have writers? They're writers. That's the problem. They're in the union as writer. Conan O'Brien, writer.
That's right.
So if Conan O'Brien's doing it,
it's off the cuff.
Stop it. Are you not acting?
That's true. You're performing.
And are you getting paid?
It's a podcast.
Oh, yeah? And you don't get commercial, you don't get paid for those? Sponsors.
That's right.
BS.
Gotcha.
You know, the sad thing is I have to interview people, and I know they want to talk about what they put out. I know they have pride in the work they did.
But they can't.
And they can't.
Mm-mm.
You know, so all my interviews are very weird because I got to talk to Kim Fields the other day. And I wanted to talk about facts of life. I wanted to talk about some other stuff.
Of course you do. Living single.
And I couldn't.
Yeah.
Couldn't
ask her one thing. Just because even her past work?
Nope.
That's part of the actual strike?
Yeah, you know. Don't you get the thing? Hey, you can interview this person, but you're not allowed to talk about this, and this?
It's gotten to the point when I talk to my normal publicists who bring me people to interview, they won't even bring me actors right now. No one wants to be seen as crossing the line. No one wants to be seen as a guy that's not supporting the rest of the strike.
Listen, I agree. I understand the benefits of the union and everything else like that. Mm-hmm. But here's what's going on right now, and this is my fear.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to go out into the world and not come back.
You don't think so? You think this is going to be something that just...
I think we're going to get used to this. I think we're not going to care about shows. We're not going to care about these things. And you know what? We might not come back.
Well, let me ask you this then.
Like certain strikes have killed businesses.
I know. You're right about that. But let me ask you, what about like during the pandemic when no one could really shoot like in Hollywood because they're afraid of getting COVID?
They worked around it with masks and stuff like that.
Gotcha. What about these little lesser known people that were not part of the union, like those shows that came up and became big, like Cobra Kai?
Well, Cobra Kai was union based.
It wasn't union based? I thought it was done somewhere.
Writers.
Gotcha.
No, it was on net. I mean, they went to Netflix and stuff, but they
eventually because
see,
that's
YouTube different.
First.
And here's where the mistake happens. Mm-hmm. There are shows that are meant specifically for Netflix and these shows, and then there are the stuff that was made and they sell it on there because nobody watches reruns anymore.
No,
nobody will watch reruns on television anymore. And they make a big deal. They're going, well, they streamed it 1 million times here. Because I'm not watching commercials. I'm not watching this stuff. I didn't have to tape it. It was available.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm watching shows the 7th, 8th time. If there were commercials, I'm not watching them.
No.
So without commercials, what do you get? You don't get paid. You don't get advertisers.
That's right.
So what do you got? You got a $15 subscription fee that nobody's paying.
But isn't that the heart of the strike, streaming? Because of you're not getting paid the same way, advertisements, it's changing the way people are paying writers.
Do you remember Napster?
Yes, I sure do.
And what did Napster do?
It took music and made it available for everybody for free.
And it changed the way musicians get paid.
That's right.
So actors have to change too.
Or so you're meaning on the actor side, they need to change how they expect to get paid.
Yeah. They got to get paid through the production.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this, and I don't care if you don't like me. I don't care if you don't like me because I'm going to say something that is true.
Okay.
Why do we treat actors and musicians differently than the rest of the world? If I'm an architect and I spend my whole life designing this building, I don't get paid 30 years later when you sell it.
You don't.
Am I not creative?
You are.
Don't I deserve to get paid?
Mm-hmm.
I did get paid. I got paid on the front end.
So you're saying this is going to eliminate getting paid on the back end of everything in entertainment. Yeah. You got to take your money all up front.
Yeah. You think Disney can afford to pay anybody? Disney is loving that they're not putting new content on because they have a vault of stuff and they have a vault of FX stuff and movies that they're going to start putting out there.
Like they do. Like, oh, we re-released Dumbo for the 18th time.
Yes,
or we re-released Cinderella.
You think a kid cares that he's not seeing Frozen 2?
No.
He'll watch Frozen 1 70 times.
There you go.
And she'll watch it.
And as a parent, I've seen it happen. My kid watches the same Disney movies over and over again.
There are shows that I didn't see when they first came out. I'm going to be embarrassed to say this. I never saw Breaking Bad.
I was with you. I didn't catch it till the 4th season, and I caught up on it on Netflix.
I mean, right now, if I want to, I want you to know something. This strike continues another 5 months. I'm going to watch Breaking Bad.
There you go.
And how many seasons was that?
Like 7?
7 times. How many shows?
Yeah.
22?
I never saw.
I got 84 shows
You
to watch.
do. I never saw Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, look at you.
I can catch up
And
on
what
that.
about the Mayans?
I never seen
The
the
spin-off.
Mayans. Yeah, there you go.
So this is what we're going to do.
Mhm.
We're going to go back to all the really great shows and not watch the new Doogie Howser remake.
Because there's probably, 4 years of content we haven't seen.
I'd say 10,
10.
12.
Ah,
And we forget Canada,
that's true.
England,
That's true.
all
Yes.
these people. I want you to know something. I watched Thor Ragnarok and not the worst. I'm talking the Norway show.
What
That was on Netflix.
You just ran into a great topic. What about the success in the last 2 or 3 years of all the cheaply produced Korean shows?
Oh, I love those. Korean dramas, man.
Yes.
They had one big, strong girl.
Yes.
Oh,
Really tall girl.
yeah.
Yes.
Really tall girl,
Yes.
invisible girl. I
Yes.
can watch.
Yeah.
Every Korean drama works the same way.
It sure does.
People know this. This is the way it works.
Mhm.
First show, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And then they drag through like 20,
Mm-hmm.
and then somehow a serial killer shows up.
That's
it doesn't
right.
matter what
Always
it is.
a serial killer.
Serial killer shows up.
Mhm.
Then the serial killer gets killed, which is very weird because there's not a lot of violence in these things.
Never.
But a lot of good guys with great hair.
Mm-hmm.
God, those guys are good looking.
Yeah. Beautiful.
They're
Beautiful
all pop stars. They're all K-pop.
Absolutely K-pop stars. Yes.
I mean, I want you to know, Korean dramas, that'll carry me into 2 years.
We got it right there.
I don't even have to worry about
That's
it.
2 years right there.
Guess what? Rookie doesn't come back. You know, sorry.
You could always watch all his
So
past
sad.
shows.
Powers doesn't come back.
Yeah.
I'm good.
There you go.
Amazon doesn't release another, show. I'm good.
Bro, Hulu is filled in, Prime Video and now Paramount, full of shows I haven't seen.
If I was a streamer right now, I'd go, you know what? Don't come back. Don't come back because I've already paid for the stuff I have on here.
Mhm.
I'm not paying for a show nobody's watching. And you know what? Where are they going to go for entertainment? They got to come to me.
That's right.
And you can watch all the old shows you never saw.
That's right.
I think that's what they should sell.
Gotcha.
Didn't see Breaking Bad? Come back to us. Seinfeld? You know what? We have 94 episodes. You forgot them. Remember them.
That's a great pitch, by the
How
way.
many times have you watched a show again? I've watched, I admit it, I saw Angel and Buffy and all these shows like 3-4 times. And
I sure did.
Supernatural, there was 13 seasons? I've watched that 4 times.
I've never seen Supernatural.
Oh, dude.
I can catch up.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Moose and Squirrel.
Oh, I've seen it. Yeah. All
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
man, you're going to love that.
I can watch Dawson's Creek again.
Oh, Dawson.
There you go.
That was always weird to me because I was never into Dawson.
I love Dawson's Creek. Man.
Really? You liked, you're Vanderbeek?
I am. I was in college when we started watching it
I
with
liked
my
him in
wife.
Varsity Blues.
So did I.
I like at the end when he's like rooting them on.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can watch Varsity Blues again.
You sure could.
And you know what? Better than the last movie I saw. But I did see something. I told you I saw Denzel,
Equalizer 3.
Equalizer 3.
If you have not seen that movie, this is not an ad. They do not pay us.
Not
Trust
saying.
me. No.
Not saying.
No. Damn good movie.
Unbelievable.
Man, was that
The
good.
first two, not so good. The second one, really bad.
This one?
This one,
Man. I have never wanted to go to Italy and become an assassin so bad.
and when they put it on a streaming service, I can watch it 8 times.
There you go.
Guess what? I don't need to see
You
it.
don't need you.
They've ended the shows I love.
Really?
Yeah, they've ended almost all of them. And
What's-
the shows that have continued on, I mean, what's the one? Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
I love Ted Lasso.
He's gone. He's done,
He's
right?
done.
Yeah.
Gone. They say we might bring it back. We might bring the other characters. I don't care about the other characters.
No.
I like him.
You like that.
I love Ted Lasso because he reminds me of who I could be. I aspire to be likable.
The guy that can win The Bachelor.
See, oh yeah. And you know what happens? The Golden Bachelor. Some old dude.
You did that.
But he is a whiny bastard.
He is a whiny bastard.
Oh my God. He started crying during the interview. He's got his daughters there. I'm just trying to find love. Liar.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Trying to find somebody.
If you're his daughters, yeah, Dad, go on this show and have the 6 hookers pick you up. They always find 6 hookers. Some of them are.
Jeff, no, they're not.
I know they're professionals. They're there for the money.
Jeff, you can't call them hookers.
I didn't say which ones.
They're gold diggers, not hookers.
It's a fine line. It's a fine line.
It's a receipt. That's the line.
Fine line.
Damn it, man.
There's no pride in that one.
Okay.
So yeah, I did get a bunch of comments about that, but that was a whole other thing.
No, people.
You know
loved
why?
it.
Because they weren't They
Yes.
heard.
Yes.
They didn't hear my explanation.
That's what people were
you know
calling
what?
me for.
Sam didn't want that out there. Sam just wanted me to
Sam.
look like a bonehead.
Sam, I will have you know, people
They want to know.
They wanted
why.
to know. People were commenting. Well, tell us why. Yeah, they
Yeah, they don't want to put why.
Gotcha.
There's no why in there.
Oh, they know why.
That's a tantalizing TikTok of Jeff looking like a moron.
No, you
Until
look
I
great.
explain it and they go, genius.
Made sense. It did make
Genius.
sense. Gotcha.
Yeah, golden bachelor.
So if you guys want to know how he can win the Bachelor, you got to go back and listen to that.
You know
show.
something? If you have any complaints, go to sam@whenyouneedus.com.
She's about to get inundated with so. She hates us now.
The only reason why she's happy is because she knows that email doesn't exist.
Oh, okay.
So that was it.
I thought it was real. I was like,
Yeah.
okay,
She's going,
gotcha.
"Dad, Jeff just out her? I didn't put her phone number out there.
Gotcha. That's
So, yes, I think I'm going to have enough entertainment to last me because they're all the entertainment is all sitting in vaults for me to get to.
Do you think this is going to last a long time? Honestly, the strike. Like, seriously. I don't see it getting better.
Think of it this way. It's going to go probably about 8 months.
8 more.
All right. So imagine this. If you live to 70, that was almost 1.5% of your life is gone.
Gotcha.
So 1.5% of all the entertainment that you could have had didn't come out.
Okay.
And that's a lot.
Here's the next question. If 8 months it takes for them to get to a new deal, how long before we get good movies again? 2 years?
Think about that. It's a long time.
Yeah.
The
about 2
writer's
years.
been out for
Yeah.
a month or two before that. And you know what? These studios aren't going to pay the money anymore.
No.
They're going to go, oh, I have to have 9 writers on the set.
Okay.
Because that's one of the ask is a full room of writing rooms. And you know what happens when you have to pay too many people? Quality comes down and the amount of shows goes down. I can't afford it.
They're not producing like they're
they're going to go, listen, we have a $100 million budget. Well, now that the shows cost twice as much, then we can only put out 50. So I think who's ever successful or fails is going to bring the amount down from there. And they're going to bring the quality down because you know where the money's going to go? It's not going to go into special effects. It's not going to go into quality actors. Think about it.
It's going to pay the rent.
No more superstar actors anymore. It's all going to be a bunch of indies.